Hello, everybody out there. It is the NoSkill Podcast, and we're getting right into it with the boys this time. Rolling off with DJ
What's good?
Frazier,
What's going on, guys?
Siegeland,
Hello.
and Brandon TheDravo. How you doing?
Pretty good. What's up?
So, folks, I don't know if you know this. We are an eclectic bunch, and agreeing on a topic is sometimes difficult for us. And in a chaotic, I don't even want to call it a brainstorming session. There's more of us yelling while playing Monster Hunter. We had the great idea of something we all share and have some experience with: food, munchies, snacks. It's kind of crazy how much it affects our lives, and we didn't really we couldn't find any reason not to do it. So maybe a little bit of cultural identity, maybe just some home cooked comfort foods. And we definitely have a few stories between all of us of some great stuff, some cursed stuff, and some why the fuck not moments in the culinary arts. So if anybody wants to get us started, like, let's do origin style, like home cooked meals and styles of food that takes you guys back to your growing up days. This DJ's been around since dirt was invented.
Before, I think, actually.
Dude, I was high-fiving God while he was creating everything on day 4.
Did you pre-order the first rock?
I did, dude. Still got that damn thing. I am the inventor of the pet rock.
Yeah, did you have to camp outside of the Big Bang like the night before, or what's up?
Dude, it got hot. But I had to, like, stock up fans.
I was ready for anything but that.
All right, before this entire podcast turns into an hour and some change of roasting me because I'm the oldest one. Fuck you guys, by the way.
It's actually a good idea. We should do that instead.
I mean, I'm down.
Yeah,
But
DJ likes Attila. What the fuck is wrong with him?
a lot, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm a southern black dude. A lot.
Oh, okay. Hot dropping out of that one. Anyways, go on with what you were saying.
But yes, that is a true statement. I am a southern black man. I am from the glorious state of Alabama. Insert incest jokes here.
How about you insert
Yikes.
food dialogue instead? That would
Yeah,
just
tell
be-
Yeah, let's not get into that topic.
My god.
No, but as growing up in a predominantly southern black family, my mom and all of my aunts, masters of the culinary arts, and by culinary arts, southern soul food was what I had every day, all day, from like your collard greens to your fried chicken, chitlins, mashed potatoes. If it could be slathered in lard, it was on our dinner table. And I come from a family of if we invite you over and you don't eat, we take offense to that. You have to at least dabble a little bit of something while you're at my house. No matter who you are, if you're a guest in our house, you had to eat something. I don't know if anybody else's house is like that.
My guy, I've been invited to several family functions, not of my family, that were very similar to the ones you described. Like, you know me. You know what I look like. Nobody else looked like me at the party.
It was the culture at the party.
Actually, Adrian, you were there, right?
Yes.
Dude, how many plates did we realistically have? 5,
Dude,
6?
I fucked up like 9 plates, dude. I fucking
Oh, I
love Southern
stopped
food.
after like 5-ish. Jesus
Dude,
Christ,
I ate
my guy.
so goddamn much that day. We were invited to a cookout, dude. It was so good. I probably ate an
Oh.
entire sweet potato pie. Like,
By yourself.
holy-
Everybody was so nice. I
Dude,
learned some shit about cooking that day.
yeah, they're just like, yo, we're gonna keep grilling. So if you want something, just walk up to the grill, though, man. I'm like, you got it, brother. Let's go. I am all in for this. Like I said, I fucked up like 9 plates of Southern food. Oh my god.
Just like
I
you're
think-
allowing me to run it back and you're not telling me to stop. Okay, here we go.
Yo, I'm on plate 7. I'm 7 deep, and they're encouraging me to go get a slice of pie. Fuck yeah, dude. That shit was so good. Like I said, I probably downed an entire sweet potato pie, probably a whole bird. I ate an astronomical amount of collard greens. I probably had like 5 ears of corn.
Dude, I miss dude corn.
You okay?
How do you miss corn? Like, what?
I can't
Is
eat
it not
corn.
available?
No, I can't
Oh,
eat corn
shit,
on
I'm
the
sorry.
corn off the cob just because. Little side tangent. I ended up breaking one of my teeth, and I can't bite into anything that has a solid core behind it because the tooth will fall off.
Oh
You
shit!
can also
Sorry to
just,
hear that.
Damn.
strip corn.
Yeah, that's why I got to do now. But dude, there's nothing like actually biting into corn on the cob, especially after you spent all day shucking all of it.
Fair. But dude, like I said, that day I ate so much. I wish I could still do that. I can't anymore. That was probably like the peak of my eating career. It really was. God, I miss
Back,
that.
back probably when we were all at our heaviest.
Dude, I was like 9.
What?
When
Yeah.
me and Adrian when we were younger and we were skinny, we can eat like a motherfucker, and it just wouldn't phase us at all.
Mhm.
Not so
Yep.
much anymore.
Yeah.
Age will hit you like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I was like 9 plates deep at 9 years old. Probably 10. Now that I'm thinking about it a little.
You were probably eating closer to 11.
Something like that. Dude, like I said, I ate way too much that day, but it was so worth it.
The stomach ache that you had afterwards and the meat sweats, and you're just like, dude, it's worth it. I don't care. It was delicious.
I didn't even get a stomach ache. It was just the meat sweats, I think, if anything.
That was good. I took a nap on the car ride home.
Yeah, I fucking slept like a motherfucker after that. So worth it.
Oh, yeah,
Immediate
fucking Southern
comatose.
food gives you the itis like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Honestly, hard crash. Oh, but that takes you home, man. Right? That's like where you grew up, where you came from. It just always gives you that feel, doesn't it, DJ?
Oh yes, that's why now when people tell me when they present me, like they want me to go to a cookout, they're like, since you're a true Southerner, we're gonna give you some true Southern food, and I'm just like, okay, fuck yeah. And then they pull out the corn the frozen corn in a bag. I'm like, oh,
How dare you disrespect me like this?
all right.
That actually brings me to a question with you, DJ. White or brown gravy?
Sorry, boys.
Dude, I fuck with both. Gravy's gravy. If I can slather it in something, I can, and I will.
Honestly, I'm kind of the same way. But at the same time, there's just something about white gravy, dude. There's just something about that white country gravy. A little bit of sausage in it. Fuck me. Dude.
Mm-hmm. As long as you don't say KFC gravy's authentic.
Why would
No.
I ever say that?
I've
I
had
don't think
people say
anyone
that.
ever should.
I've had people come up to me and say the most authentic Southern / soul food that they had is KFC, and their
It's like
gravy
saying
is the most
Taco Bell is
authentic
the most Mexican food they've ever had.
We would know some people, DJ especially, like that one lady who wanted you know what I'm talking about, the one that
thing.
threw you
True
dice.
Mexican, yes.
Ugh.
That's another story for another day. Say my friends and I, we were degenerates that like to play Magic the Gathering in Taco Bell.
What do you mean like to? You still do.
Not in Taco Bell. Now we have a home.
Yeah, now you play D&D and Taco Bell. I apologize.
Yes. And they're okay with it too.
It still blows my mind. It really genuinely does.
Well, because we go up there like every 20 minutes to order something, or even just like pay for another drink. We're not assholes.
I know, but just like I could never play any role-playing game seriously in a Taco Bell.
I mean, it helps that we know the manager,
Seriously.
so he's cool with it, and the workers are cool with it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, maybe that's just me. Because my
But
friends
now-
wanted to play D&D in a pub, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm okay with that, honestly.
That's what pubs are for. They're public houses, my guy.
I mean, I understand that, but you know me. I'm probably going to order a stout if I start getting mad, and then I'm going to get sloshed.
Same.
That's why I
You
can't
just
play
order it
games
beforehand?
in a bar.
Yeah, exactly. That was my exact line of reasoning. I'm like, I feel like if I have a bad session, I'm just going to start drinking, and that's not going to go well.
Just start drinking, then there's gonna be a bar fight because I crit failed.
I was the DM, so I wouldn't crit fail. I'd be okay.
But before we get too off topic, Adrian, Mikey, your origin of the foods.
We're Hispanic, and as
Mhm.
plain as that is, we fuck around with Mexican food hardcore.
I fuck around with it heavy, dude. I love it.
Me
Oh,
a little more
well-
than Mikey. I'll be honest.
Well, okay, so there's a little bit of a divergence there because we do have several actual like trained cooks in the family, and we get a little bit of everything, man. Depending
Yeah, but I
on
don't
who's in
want
the
none of
house
that.
and who's
I
in the
want
kitchen
some
at that
sketchy
time.
lengua, dude. I want some sketchy lengua. That's what I want. Give me that cow tongue that was probably a week old. That's what I want. I don't want this gourmet shit.
This fucking clown.
It's
So-
true.
It was kind of nuts because depending on like when we were growing up, it all depended on who we were with at the time. And now that we're older, we've got a little bit of a taste for everything. But it was crazy going from one grandma's house, traditional Mexican food. It was greasy. It was usually hot as shit. And it
I
was
never
just
had
so
it.
comforting, and that's what it was. And then if you go to the other grandma's house, you get a lot more of like rancher style food, a lot of fresh eggs, a lot of just quick, easy stuff that would
A
be
lot
able
of
to
eggs. A lot of
a
eggs.
lot of eggs.
Oh, I remember.
A lot of quick, easy stuff that would be able to field people who are used to living fields, like, and around that kind of work environment. And then go to our aunt's house, and we're getting stuff that's like, literal example here, fresh made cannolis that were a home, or yeah, that were
Oh,
a from the book recipe that she's like, I'll wing it. I think I can do better. This book doesn't own me. I'm my own master. And I'm just like, you do
Yeah.
you.
Honestly, that was probably definitely worth it.
Oh yeah, so we've got a lot of tastes, and Fraser's actually been there for some of it growing up with us. and
Yeah.
shit, dude, we're so spoiled. I
so
fully admit,
so you have a
we
seasoned
got
palate.
oh yeah, and there's
We
a reason
do,
I'm
yeah.
200 plus pounds. Like that, we had some good fucking food growing up.
Yeah, it's funny that we did, but like I said, I like the sketchy food that's really questionable, that like is kind of gross to the touch and taste. I love that kind of shit. Like, especially, I don't even know if he's our cousin or whatever, but basically someone that lived next door to our grandma with some of our family.
Okay.
He used to literally candy a whole ham. Like, I mean, like a whole ass pig
Oh yeah,
entirely. He would candy
yeah,
the
he's our
whole pig.
cousin.
Is he? Okay, I never knew. So that's another thing
Yeah.
about our family. I don't actually know who the fuck is related to us.
Well, he's married in.
Yeah, I'm 22 years old. I never knew that.
He was
Yeah, dude, like,
Irish. You should have been obvious.
that's why I was confused. I was like, oh, that's cousin, you know? Whatever.
Pale skin, red hair, smoking brisket. Yeah, I wonder if he's related to us by blood. I'm sure.
Well, like I said, I just knew he was cousin whatever, and I know cousin whatever means, I don't know, you know?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, fair.
Like I know you somehow, whether you're related or not. We see you as family. I got plenty of family members like that they're
You
not
go
related
there,
to us
man.
at
They're
all.
family, I guess. I don't know.
We got a lot of that, man. And that
We
dude
got a
couldn't
lot of that.
cook.
Like I said, my guy used to candy a whole ass pig. Throw that with like half a pound of cranberry squares. Oh my.
Jesus fuck.
I
was
was eating like a
amazing.
glutton on holidays.
But what about his ribs? Oh my word!
I
Oh,
fucked
Want
with
to talk
his
about some
ribs.
home barbecue? Ooh,
Yeah.
oof. That'll make you curl your toes right there.
And it's funny because I like, outside of his cooking, I never ate ham. I think ham is probably the most disgusting cut of meat in the world. I really
Yeah, I'm
genuinely
with
do.
you on that one, Adrian.
I think ham is the worst thing to exist since, like, I was gonna say something, but never mind. But anyways, yeah, but outside of, like, I don't know what it is about candied ham. It gets me. I think, like I said, I think it's just like growing up, that was like the holiday food, and I'm just like, fuck. That's the only thing I look forward to on the holidays. Let's go. I don't give a fuck about presents. Give me that candied ham, my guy. That's what I need right now.
That's how I was growing up around Christmas time. I don't give a damn about the presents. I'm hungry. I smell the kitchen from my bedroom. Let's go.
Honestly, dude.
Dude,
Like,
cracking them
legit.
tamales up at 8 in the morning.
Hell yeah.
All right, didn't mean to
Tamales,
talk over you
fresh
there.
chicharrones, the
Mm.
fresh made chile. Oh,
Dude, oh, the chili and cheese tamales with a little bit of
chili-
hot sauce and a fresh Coke. Oh my god, dude, that was the
Okay,
best lunch ever right there.
I'm so sad I'm partially like lactose intolerant because Deej and Brandon, you guys will get this the most. This is what I used to do. I used to get a chili and cheese tamale. I used to put
Ooh.
chile con queso on top of it.
Oh,
I would
Nice.
put salsa on top of that, and then I would sprinkle it with chicharrones.
oh my god.
Dude, it was so. I had like a 4-course meal in one tamale, and I would
It's
eat
like
4 tamales.
3,000 calories.
I would eat 4 tamales like this, dude.
At that point, I would just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna hit the bathroom today. Let me pop a couple lactates just to soften the blow."
No,
Yeah,
no, but that's the thing,
An
man.
hour.
That's the thing with Mexican food, dude. You literally go in because them shits, it's gonna make you want to eat more.
Honestly, dude, like I'd be getting it for the chile con queso, and they're like, "Oh, how are the potatoes?" I'm like, "I'm not fucking eating potatoes." What do you mean?
All I need
Know
is
my
this,
tamale needs
and I'm
more
good.
starch.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just putting this in my tamales. I'm not eating no fucking potatoes right now.
Literally,
That'll
it can be a regular ass tamale, but then you get the queso, the fucking maybe even more chili on top of it, fucking some crema. It's like It just keeps adding onto it,
just
and it's
keeps
just
going.
one
Yeah, oh man, what should I
tamale.
eat? What should I add to my fat and cheese tamale? How about fat and cheese?
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
But dude, food is like the root of all happiness because you've never seen somebody have a sad face when they're eating food, especially Mexican food.
I don't know. I've been to some dog shit restaurants.
I have to.
Thought you were gonna
Okay. We'll
say-
leave it at home cooked.
You're
Like
gonna
true home
say
cooked.
something
Well,
else.
home cooked, hell yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for the most
true.
part.
Yeah, true home cooked meals. I've never once sat down and had either soul food or Mexican food. I'm just like, God, I'm so fucking depressed. How? No, the depression leaves upon first bite.
I don't know. I've had someone once feed me plain salmon. No, nothing on it. Just plain grilled salmon.
Oh god, no. I mean, salmon's good,
was-
but come on, you gotta add some shit to that.
At
Dude, that
least
was
give
my-
me salt or lemon pepper or something. Just plain grilled salmon, my guy.
It's
Oh my.
a nice cocktail sauce, maybe. Damn.
Oh, okay, hold on.
You got
Let's
you
stop
got
right
sriracha
hold on,
in
let's,
there.
hold on, let's stop right there. You put cocktail sauce on salmon?
No, not me personally. I've seen people do it though.
Okay.
What?
I feel like you're lying to me. But
No,
I-
I'm for real. I don't eat
Kind
a
of
lot
sus
of
right there.
I don't eat a lot of fish, but I
I-
don't eat that shit.
I'm gonna press X to doubt on this one, but okay.
No, I can see that. I can see that because I got a buddy that when it comes to you can put anything in front of him from Chinese food to Mexican food, lox and bagels, he's gonna douse it in sriracha.
Sriracha's
and I mean-
okay. I think
but
sriracha's
he-
overrated. I'm gonna say it.
It's spicy ketchup, but he puts it on everything.
Have a jalapeno ketchup at that point. It's better.
Yeah, I'm not
I
the
said-
biggest sriracha fan either.
And you run into people like me who can't have vinegar, Adrian.
Neither can I. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I hate vinegar.
I like salt and vinegar chips. That's about it. That's my go-to snack.
Fair.
Vinegar is sadness in chip form.
You're wrong.
no,
You're just wrong. That's all there is to it. You're just wrong.
no.
All right, the one that I want to know because I think it's going to be the answer we're going to receive is what we're all thinking of. Frasier.
Yeah,
What did you grow up on in your household?
I think the
Oh,
most
this is gonna be a good
generic
question.
white people food. That is what I grew up on.
He grew up with people that used to hide bagels in the garage. That's the kind of food he grew up
No,
with.
no, they didn't hide them in the garage. They hid them in the freezer that was in the garage.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh no.
Wait, you had a garage fridge?
And he had a
No,
garage
not fridge,
freezer. Even
freezer.
Worse.
Oh
No
god.
fridge part. Just
Want
a
your
freezer.
bagels extra hard.
Oh, seriously. They'll last longer out there.
I'm gonna break my
I
teeth on
guess.
these.
Yeah.
It'll last longer than
Oh,
your
you can just
goddamn
throw them in the microwave and just warm them up a little bit.
teeth. Oh, no.
I shouldn't have. Oh, okay, whatever.
How
Uh,
dare you
oh,
disrespect
Why
me
is
like
there a
so-
process?
So a lot of process, a lot of frozen, maybe a lot of salt to add the flavor that's been lost. You know, that type of
Yeah.
shit.
And they always thought it was great. I was just like, it's chewy as shit. It tastes stale.
we don't have to pay with ration stamps anymore. Why are we living like this?
Yeah, no, really. Like the only meal that I really loved getting was when my mom would. She would make these gluten-free little pancakes, and she put like this like applesauce or something like that, like a cinnamon apple type
Yeah.
flavoring into it, and they came out really good. But that was like it.
Sounds
That was
good.
it. It is.
Sounds
It
really
really is.
Can't go
Well,
wrong
actually-
with cinnamon apple.
What, she just injected it into the bagel, or was it like she cut it in half and smeared it on the inside?
No, she like that was. It was part of like she would mix it in with the batter and then make the pancake itself.
Oh.
Right? Right?
Yeah,
That sounds
it-
good.
Yeah, like that was probably my favorite meal growing up. Everything else was pretty much like, hey, we got Lego waffles and shit.
Wait, and why
I-
why gluten free? I just
Because
clocked
she
that.
she just wants to be healthier. So it was just, I'm making it so I don't have to, I can choose whether it's gluten free or not. She would always choose it. She would always go
Yeah.
gluten free, and that was like the one time I didn't mind eating gluten free stuff.
Only the one
I
time.
did have one thing to ask Frazier because
Yeah.
we have known each other for a long time.
Yep.
What
here it
about
comes.
when we? No. This is not what you're expecting. I promise you. I was about to say, what about when we started in Scouts and we had to cook for ourselves because our troop was a diverse mix and we got to try some
Oh,
really
yeah.
good shit over the years.
Ooh, God, when Simon cooked, God damn. What was it?
Yeah,
Hey,
wait,
what do you
Simon or
need?
Diaz.
Okay, sorry, I was thinking of the Mitchells. Don't ask me why I got them confused. Simon, I'm sorry. If you see me later, please don't kick my ass. Mitchell family, if you see me later, I don't care.
Yeah.
Your opinion is
Uh,
irrelevant.
Yeah, no, we got to try some like really good food out when we were in Scouts, and even then too. Like, what was it when we had the cobbler?
Oh
When we
yeah,
made
dude,
the cobbler, that stuff
Dutch
was
oven
amazing.
cobbler. That was the
We had
best. Waking up at the crack of dawn and it's ready. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. When we would make it at the like the week long scout camp that we would go to, we actually had the staff coming up to our campsite to try to get some.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Grown ass adults hiking like half a mile up a mountain just to come see what we were doing for breakfast.
Yeah.
Just come steal food from a ton of kids.
Pretty
Dude,
much.
they would put us in the sticks because we were known for getting in trouble. Like we were way off to the edge of
Oh
nowhere.
yeah,
And they'd
dude.
just be
Okay,
like,
so there was
hey.
our campsite. So there was the road out of the campsite. There was our campsite, and then there was the archery and rifle range next to us.
Yeah, they put us next to the shooting range so nobody would hear us.
Yeah.
But hey, when they wanted cobbler or what was that one year where Brian got down and made biscuits and gravy and like fresh chili and made a
Oh,
full
yeah.
spread for us.
We had
Dude, shout out to
scoutmasters.
Brian. That boy can cook.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
god.
Dude, we had I think we had scoutmasters from other troops trying to get to our campsite too.
Yeah,
So they were like,
111
we
came
wanna
up
eat
every
this.
now and then.
Yeah, we didn't want to eat the stuff they were serving at the at the lodge.
Yeah, the
Because it was that Cisco crap.
I wasn't gonna put him on blast like that, but yeah, it kind of was.
Why? I'm
was
right.
okay. Fair. You know what? If you're out in the woods for a week, maybe it'll taste better. We didn't know because we brought cobbler pizza and biscuits and gravy.
Oh yeah.
Now, Brandon, huh?
I was gonna say we had some good ones over the years, Frasers, but sorry about that. We can roll over.
Yeah.
Now, Brandon, I've known you a long time.
Yes.
I remember several times on the earliest days of Xbox One to us going back. Not actually before Xbox One, earliest days of Xbox 360. Listening to your parents, I'm thoroughly convinced, murder something in the kitchen
Oh
loudly.
yeah, that happens.
Oh, it's that kind of household.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We knew his parents were cooking before he knew, because it's just like, are your parents killing the damn thing right now?
Probably.
Yes.
We're trying to do this raid on Destiny, damn it, and I can't hear.
All right. So, just for context, for everyone that might not, figure this shit out, all it was my mother in the kitchen tenderizing chicken.
Committing murder.
That was alive?
No.
Say,
no.
Some chicken run bullshit.
No, it's just chicken breast that she was beating down, tenderizing it. Anyways, I would say a lot of my, I guess, food growing up was a lot like Mikey and Adrian being in like a Hispanic household. A lot of this is very similar, some different, of course, but I would say if it wasn't for, I would say family or people that we were always around, I wouldn't have experienced a lot of the foods that I would say are more authentic in nature. If that makes sense. It was every time I've only been to California twice, but I would say when it comes to my grandfather, it's always a treat because he always would make something so different from my everyday, I guess, life when it came to eating and stuff like that. Because he himself is a trained cook. He used to be a gourmet. I would probably count him as a gourmet chef. He was working at a 5-star restaurant, like,
Damn.
when he was young. He even got to like cook meals for celebrities and movie stars, and I think at one point he made one for Bill Clinton.
Yo.
So yeah, he
Fucking name drop. Jesus.
Seriously, damn.
But he's been around for a while, and he's a damn good cook. And I only been to California twice, but every time I know that he's gonna do something nice.
Nice. That's something though. I don't know anybody that's got to cook for the head of state.
Yeah, it was something when I learned about that. I was like, damn, that's hell of an achievement for some cooks,
This is your uncle, you said?
Grandpa, it was my
Oh,
grandpa.
your grandfather. All right.
Dang.
All right. So just throwing this out there to see who you're more loyal to. Um, your grandfather versus Gordon Ramsay in the cuisine showdown. Who you backing?
I'm gonna have to back family. Even I always will back family, even if even if it is a losing battle.
It's like this. It's an uphill battle, but I got Grandpa's back.
Gordon Ramsay is strong, but family is stronger.
Oh my
Ain't
god.
nothing but strong family.
But yeah, a
Not
lot of
you.
the foods I ate growing up were very similar to Mikey's and Adrian's, of course, with some differences. But I would say the love for chili is there.
Hell yes.
Well, damn, dude. I'm like, I know we all come from like most of us come from a similar descent, but things always change because me and Adrian have been to like Mexico before, and man, some of the
Yep.
way they go, they don't have any chill on the dishes. Those fools go hard at all times.
It was
I'm
good.
talking that shit was caught 27 minutes ago on the dot. It's cooked and prepped and ready before 30.
Yeah.
Yo, the guy selling us fish tacos was literally catching fish as we were paying.
Seriously.
That's how you know
His
it's
wife and
Seriously.
kids were fishing right behind him and bringing over buckets, and he was cooking, making them on the sidewalk.
Real quick, just to throw this out there for people that don't know, the tacos that you get at Taco Bell are not authentic in the slightest.
Anything you get from Taco Bell is not authentic.
Exactly.
Anything
But
you get from a fast food chain isn't real.
I'm just saying, like, the real tacos are literally just tortilla and the meat. That is a real taco. They're not even half the size of what you get at, like, a fast food place or some store or whatever. These
Beef,
things are
cheese,
tiny.
lettuce, surf.
Seriously, you're the whole topping thing. That's all you. You can choose to put whatever, but like these things are tiny.
Yeah, like
you can have a
cilantro.
whole plate full of those things.
I mean, I do fuck with Taco Bell just because, well, they're reliable at 3 a.m. and I'm hammered.
No, they're not.
The drunk
They're your
food.
D&D occasion.
No, like I'm talking to my friends and I, we'd be coming back hammered from the fucking bar, and we're starving. We need to cut this alcohol somehow. And well, hey, fourth meal's open. Nothing else is. Let's go. I'll give it this much. It's at least edible. The sawdust in their meat does, help.
It absorbs the alcohol.
Yeah. Painful
Yeah.
shit in the morning, but
Oh man. Well, on that odd note, I think that's a good transition to get into our next segment, which I'm kind of excited for. We might do 2 or 3 here, different segments, just so we don't muddy the waters too much. Jumping right into it. You guys got any like just fun food related stories? Like stuff that was either really good that stood out or caught you off guard? Maybe you tried something that was a little out of your comfort zone. You're like, well, I guess this is who I am now. Like anything anybody wants to throw out?
I got one. When I was in,
Oh, no.
this is when I went back home to visit family, and by my family I mean Arizona, because my family moved to Arizona after we moved to Alabama, and that's when I found out that other food exists. We were in some sketchy part of Phoenix. I think we were just outside of Phoenix. Didn't recognize anything, and then there was these food merchants that were just hanging off the side of the road. And that's when my buddies and I, we stumbled upon these little suckers that had insects inside of them. And the insects were no, I'd never. This is my first time seeing it ever. And my buddy, especially when you're a young kid and you feel the need to prove yourself, as soon as you hear you won't do it, no balls. Now you have to fucking do it. Bought the sucker with the scorpion inside it, and Arizona.
Hell yeah.
Especially Phoenix, it infests with scorpions. I found several scorpions in my house, and I want to say the first time I saw a scorpion, I was like 16, and I shrieked quite loudly.
God.
I've never seen this thing before. I opened up a cabinet to grab a plate, and there it is. I was just like, "Yo, shit!"
Imagine
thing's
your
got a
giant
tail.
ass jumping.
Bro. like when Shaggy jumps into Scooby's arms, that was me.
That's exactly what I imagine.
But no, so I
motherfucker. Sorry.
But I buy the damn thing and I'm eating it, and I'm as the candy area is getting smaller and smaller, my anxiety is through the fucking roof. My heart is pumping out of my chest because I'm like, that scorpion, it's probably still alive. I'm gonna die. That thing's faking death right now. It's gonna kill me. So I finally said, fuck it. If I'm going down, I'm going down fighting. I just bit as hard as I can into it. Started crunching on it. Not bad. If I do say so myself. Not bad.
Just protein.
I thought it was actually pretty alright. I wanted to go back and get another one, but at that point I couldn't feel my legs, and I was 2 seconds away from having to be dragged home.
From what?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. DJ at a young age was a fucking pussy.
You still are.
Now I'm a
Damn.
pussy that
I
doesn't
didn't
mind
say
getting hit in the face.
Fair.
I mean, yeah, you know what? We're gonna come back to that because I feel like DJ's an enigma, and trying to find rational anything he does is it's a difficult challenge at best.
Yeah, me and Rational aren't in the same group.
Fucking DJ eating scorpions and shit out here. Anybody got anything they want to follow that with?
I don't think we can. I mean,
other than weird stories.
I was talking about like good stuff or stuff that stood out and was different, but it's, you know what? Fuck it. Floodgates are off. Swing for the fences. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna ask
think some of
questions
my-
Brandon because I feel like he's gonna get this. But go ahead, Fraser.
I was just gonna say, like, some of the favorite best food that I've had is, Mikey, because you've done this as well. When we come out of a rave at a con at like 2 a.m. and there is that street vendor right there with the bacon wrapped like hot dogs and shit.
Hell yeah.
Dude, at 4
That's a great
a.m.,
answer.
a bacon wrapped street dog and a glass bottle of Coca-Cola is the best thing on the planet. You feel your soul breathing. It's
Oh, yeah.
just so good.
And your arteries clogging, but we'll worry about that one later.
No, not really.
No, it's cleansing your arteries.
It's cleansing something. Probably most likely my colon. Dude, that
Definitely
shit's
that
so
one going
good.
here.
I live
Yeah,
for that
I
moment
remember
some days.
I remember when you guys like, I think it was you, Mikey, that convinced me to get that for the first time. I was like, I don't know, it's street food, because again, I grew up very sheltered, especially when it came to like that type of food, like street food. And I ate it. And I'm like, no, I need to buy like 6 more of these fuckers, and I regretted it the next morning, but I loved it when I was eating it.
You
Oh, they're
remember when we took Stockton and Zoe in the same situation?
Oh yes, these two are from Canada. I don't think they've
We've
had
never
like,
seen
that type-
Mexicans before.
Yeah, and now we're giving them like
Real
real
fast.
Mexican street food.
So we come out of the rave, everyone's pouring sweat. We're a little, let's just say, piss drunk. That's a good phrasing for it. And homegirl is 4 foot and dying. Walks up and she's like, "Oh my god, this looks like the best thing ever." Orders the food, starts getting everything opened up, get ready to eat. Stockton, this 7 foot tall Goliath of a human being, walks over. Babe, I don't think that's very sanitary. That doesn't look like a good idea. And she's like, "Don't tell me what to do, pussy." And then she just starts eating the fucking hot dog at 4 a.m. and just destroying this thing. And he looks like he's about to puke. I'm like, oh my god, I can't be seen with you people. You're making me look bad. Losing my street cred.
But before we derail, what is it that you wanted to ask, Brandon, for Adrian?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask Brandon, your favorite Mexican meat. What is it? I want to know.
Got a name.
You gotta go with the classic carne asada, man. I love that
I
shit.
hate both of you. You're the worst.
What's yours?
I told you, lengua, dude. I want that tongue. Give me that
Magic.
shit.
Hey, no, you're right. You're right.
Actually, you know what? Speaking of which, okay, so I still lived in New Mexico in the time of this story. This was, I would say, early middle school. Yeah, it would be early middle school. I lived in New Mexico. We went to a friend's house, me and my parents, and there's a whole bunch of people there. I think it was some sort of birthday party for some kid or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But we were just hanging out. I was hanging out with all the other kids or whatever, and just chilling, hanging out. And one next thing I know, I see a truck pulling in into the dirt road, and I see in the bed of the truck a goat. I didn't think
Oh
much
no.
of it until like until they said that we weren't allowed to go to the back of the trailer. This was like some sort of trailer park, whatever, and we weren't allowed to go in the back. Me being me, because I don't care, I decided to sneak behind there after some time has gone by, and
gee.
I see what they're doing, and they're like, they literally killed it, and we're in the process of skinning it and getting
You
all the
watched them
meat.
kill it?
I didn't watch them; it was already dead by the time I went back there. But I saw it hanging on a hook, and they were actively skinning it and like cutting the meat off and all that.
That's how you know it's fresh.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'd say that's like the craziest thing, or I'd say different meat that I've ever had because I'm the type of person to not go out of my comfort zone. All I've eaten is the typical fish, the meat, the beef, the chicken, the pork, and all that. Just but I never had goat until that day. N-
Really?
And it was chopped up and cooked on a disc, like Mexicans do it on the disc with a
Hell yeah.
propane tank with the fire on the
Yes,
bottom,
sir.
with a bunch of
Yes.
oil in it. Start switching that shit around, put in the meat, the spices, whatever. Put like the corn tortillas on the edge of it, just on the edge where it's not in the food, but it's still getting cooked up. Yeah,
Honestly,
it
I
was.
would
I mean,
do-
it was not bad. I mean, it was good, but an
It's
hour
good
later,
food, man.
it was good, but an hour later, my stomach wanted to kill me.
Yeah, go to do that to you sometimes.
That's
Yeah,
what
me
they
and
do with
Adrian walked
certain meats.
through Greek food festival. Be like, goat, horse. I don't give a shit. Just put it in there. It looks good as fuck.
I'm like, you
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
give me some like goat tart with balaclava? I'm like, yes, sir. Please, let's do this. I don't care.
Double up, actually. Let's go, dude.
Yo, give me 2 of those. That balaclava,
Yo,
by
what's
the way.
that sauce you got over there?
Baklava,
Put some of
I
that shit on
apologize.
there too.
That shit was so good.
Let's take a shot of Uzo while we're at it. Jeez.
A shot of ooze.
Oh, wait, Mikey, when we had the Greek food festival at SAC Anime, going
That's
the
literally
same
what he just
time.
said.
Yeah, we had one at a fucking anime convention, and if you had tickets for one, you automatically had tickets for the other. Bro, we were walking in, getting snacks, getting full ass like meals. We didn't give a shit. That was legit, and it's better than eating 7-Eleven.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
it was.
Dude, again, it's just me, and I'm a weirdo. I like convenience store food. Not for like feeling like an actual meal, but in Arizona, we don't have 7-Eleven, we have Circle K.
Okay?
And
We have
that here.
Circle K out
We do
around
too.
here.
oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, I remember
they
Circle
had-
K.
They were they had these hot dogs on that little warmer thing where it just kind of just keeps them rolling. And there was
Oh.
cheeseburger dog, and it was literally just hamburger meat injected with cheese, and then put it meat, and then they cylinderized it, if you will. And that's not even a word. And I'm like, cheeseburger.
Cylinderized it. They made it into tubes.
And I was like, that looks intriguing. It's only $1.50. Let's go.
Oh no.
They
How
had
was it?
one where they stopped the hot dog with jalapenos. They had the cheeseburger dog. They had a buffalo style dog. I'm like, okay, we're gonna get wild. All right.
How about
gonna-
fucking I don't know if you remember these in Arizona. There's a lot of these gas stations called QT around.
Yep.
Yeah, those shit. I would always go in there and get
Things
freaking
were massive.
Frosties. I would love getting in there, going Frosties. Because there was one near where I lived when I was in Arizona. I would just walk there and get a Frosty on like a really hot day or some shit.
Oh.
Oh, just so
We
we can
just
bond
got
a little
those.
bit. Oh, just so
Sorry,
we can
we-
bond a little bit, Brandon, a little bit more. Since you're the only other person that would probably understand what this is. But
I'm liking it.
feeling better those.
Yes. I still crave them damn burritos to this day.
Probably the best burrito shop I've ever been to, because it's made by Mexicans, ran by Mexicans that have the good Mexican standard of this is Mexican. It was so good before school and after school, all day, every day. It was a block behind my high school.
It's like, you want a meal, cuz? Come here, we'll give you one burrito, and guess what? It'll be like eating 3.
And
Them bitches were huge.
and because you bought the burrito, or here's a styrofoam cup. There's horchata sitting right over there. Go have a ball.
Hell yeah.
Oh man,
Or chata with them shit.
don't do that to me right now.
Honestly.
You always have your choice of whatever the fuck you want, and then they'll just put it into a burrito. They don't care. You can literally just tell them beef, chopped potatoes, and rice, and they will fucking put it in there.
Yeah, you guys know those huge logs of like Jimmy Dean ground beef that you see in the grocery store?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yep.
yes.
That was that burrito. Girth and
That's
length
what's up.
Jesus Christ.
They were huge, dude.
for $3.
Hell yeah. I loved it.
Those things weigh like 1.8 pounds.
Yeah. Trust me, you were
Fucking
set
hell.
for the day. Besides, like, the midday shit where I had to beg my teacher, you don't understand what is about to happen.
You want to go to the bathroom and do this in peace, or we evacuate this whole room right now?
Just tell it.
You
Just,
can-
Just sweating. Just
You can
trying
give
to
me-
hold it in.
Like, you can give me detention, you can give me in-school suspension. I'm letting you know right now, I'm doing this for y'all's safety, okay?
it's like, just
Why?
tell her, I went to Filiberto's. You should know what's about to happen.
I had a teacher that was cool with that. I was like, can I go to the bathroom? Do you need to right now? Oh, I had Phillies. Ah, good.
He knew.
He's made that mistake before.
All right.
But my
all right.
damn French teacher.
All right, real quick, Deej. What was your go-to burrito when you went to Filiberto's?
Oh, I would start off with their fucking breakfast burrito.
Oh, really?
Breakfast burrito, and then I would douse it in their salsa. Get my cup of horchata, and then I go to class. I had 0-hour class, so instead of starting at 8, my school, if you had a 0-hour class, it started at 6.
All right.
Oh Jesus. We had
I
so
like
early, but
that
it didn't
noise.
start that early.
Yeah, I had it for ROTC. I'm an ROTC nerd.
That's why.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Keep in mind, when I was eating Filiberto's, this was like before I even got into like the 4th grade. I was a young kid before I left Arizona, but I still remember the damn place clearly. I used to get beans with cheese, chopped carne asada, some chopped potatoes, and that was my go-to every time.
That's what I get after school.
Yeah, but it was
Am I the
always
only
it
one
was
here who gets
it was-
carnitas?
it was always
Oh, I get carnitas.
I like granitas, but it was
Yeah.
always like a lunch or a dinner for me. I never went there for breakfast.
I kind of had no choice. I had to be at the school by 5:30.
Yeesh, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, that's what 0-hour was, and especially with my mom's work schedule. It was like this is the only time she can take me, so I had to wake up at like 4:30 in the morning, do my morning routine, and then I usually had the option to eat breakfast at my house. I didn't. I really wanted Filiberto's, so she would drop me off in front of the RTC building, leave. I would wait 5 minutes to make sure that she was actually, 3 blocks over, because with my mom, she will appear anywhere. Like there's times where I've tried to ditch a class, ditch something, and then she'll show up because she forgot to give me something or forgot to tell me something, even though she could have called me. So I wait
She
that,
just wants to talk to you.
I would wait that 5 minutes, and then I would just like grab my backpack before my instructor show up, and I would sprint to Phillies, get my breakfast burrito, bring it back, and I'd sit on the benches outside of the RTC building, and I would just eat that shit. My instructors come up, and one of my instructors, he's a retired senior chief. For those that are in the military, you know what that means. He would just look at me while I'm eating my burrito, and I'm like, "What's up, senior chief?" He would just shake his head and be like, "That's gonna kill you one day." Yep, but I'm 15. I can handle it now.
I would have been like, "Yep, but I don't care. This shit is worth it."
This shit
Honestly.
bangs.
EJ just and joining the military is fine with me.
Somehow they were just like, "Yeah, you're pretty good. You can join."
I think, trust me, I've met some motherfuckers who have done way too much time. You're not even close, my guy. You are a shining example.
But I want to get you guys' opinion on something.
Oh no.
I like them a lot depending on what they are, and I trust them over certain major chain restaurants. But what is y'all's take on food trucks?
Love
Oh,
them.
love them.
Fucking
Love them.
live
Dump
by him.
truck.
Love them.
California.
Dude, I would. And I was working at Rayleigh's. They had a food truck like 2 buildings over. I would go over there for lunch every single day. Like they have the best food.
Yeah, I grew up on car shows and concerts and festivals. Food trucks are. I know most of the ones in the area by heart, and a couple of them from pretty far away that travel around a lot.
Oh yeah, Drewski's.
Dude,
one's really good, too.
Drewskis.
Dude, food trucks.
I was trying to think of the name of it. Fraser, maybe you can help me out. Because when we go to AX, they have a food truck festival, and there's one that specializes in Southern food.
Oh,
My guy
fuck.
made, I think it was called like Cluckin' Wings or something like that. It's something along those lines. They made
Yeah,
honey mango habanero chicken wings that were some of the best chicken anything I've ever had in my life, man. I had that shit. I had to sit down. It was whispering to me. Oh my god, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Don't laugh. Don't judge me, DJ.
It's like
I heard
it's
that.
actually talking to me.
No, I do remember what you remember that one. I just can't remember what the name of it was.
Dude, that food truck was amazing. And if I see it, I'd recognize it. The guy had big orange signs all over it, and it had like, I don't even know if I want to touch this. What you imagine Southern artwork imagery would be? A lot of straw hats, a lot of hay bales, farmers.
Overalls.
Yeah, overall, yeah, overalls painted
Yeah.
right on the side of the truck.
Oh god, the standard.
So-
But dude,
Why do you want to know about food trucks, DJ?
well, because I was just curious, because I love food trucks. I don't understand how some people would just be like, do you really want to trust a kitchen that has wheels under it? Like, dude, food trucks have some of the most delicious, and depending on what your cuisine taste is, have some of the most authentic fucking food in the world.
Yeah.
They're cleaner
yeah,
than
for
most
sure.
restaurants.
Mike, I don't know if you or Adrian's ever tried this, but the Gyro Palace, in Wilton. Have you guys ever tried that? It's over by the GameStop.
No, I know what you're talking about. I haven't been there.
They're really good. So it's shawarma. Fuck, I just blanked on the gyro, obviously, but dude, their seasoned lamb is so goddamn good. And it's like super
Sounds good.
family owned. Oh, it's great. And then after that, as soon as I eat, I usually get like the lamb gyro or the lamb shawarma. About an hour after that, I'm like, yep, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. See you guys in like 20, but it was worth it.
Mm.
See everybody for 35, 45 more minutes. Don't go in there.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for your safety.
Yeah, fucking.
That's like 2 blocks from my work. I need to go there.
Oh, yeah. Call
Food-
ahead
food
because
trucks.
they'll like make it for you and just have it ready for you, so you can just grab and go.
Ooh, thank you.
Fucking
What's up,
food
Brandon?
trucks are like some of the most, I would say, authentic stuff. Because if you are really wanting something that I would say would be there for you, like at some late as fucking hour, drunk as shit, man, those guys will put up with you. But it wasn't until recently when a food truck started coming to the town where I live in, and I was so shocked because I haven't seen one in years. Being out here in the middle of Nebraska, you don't see those out here, and it was a Mexican one, so that was even better, and at least in my opinion, because I knew
Were
that
they lost?
apparently
Sorry.
they're like one of those that travel. They'll come over here and they'll be here for like a weekend, but the rest of the week they'll be in the town over. It's a bigger town. It's technically a city, so they'll just be there the whole time. Come over here for a weekend, and every time they come down here, at least try to go with here and grab some tacos because they got some good tacos.
Damn, that's pretty cool, man. Some of the ones out here we got to follow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we really do. Like, I love whenever the churro truck comes into town. Oh my god, dude.
Aiden, do you want to set the
Everyone,
scene
stop
for
what
that
you're
one?
doing.
Okay, so it's literally just it's a full food truck. They only sell different types of churros, and that's it. No food. Occasionally they'll sell horchata or atole, but like that's it. This is like, I'll be honest, it's not a good looking truck. It's a little
No.
grimy.
It's in the ghetto.
Yeah, dude, it's literally parks in front of an abandoned gas station. That's how ghetto this shit is,
Hell yeah.
dude.
The
Like,
more
yeah,
ghetto it is, the
so
better it
good.
is.
It
Have
is
you guys-
probably
have you
the
guys-
best one I've ever had in my life, dude.
Have you guys been to the? This is for Mikey and Adrian. Have you guys been to the one that's over by like that old? God, what is it? It's like not Court Street, but the street after. It's just like under like one of those like portable carports.
Oh yeah, that's Moise.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Moise is hella good.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen him. Okay, so that's okay. Then I guess I saw him somewhere else too. I just didn't put two and two together until you guys just said their name.
fucking AJ goes and picks that shit up for everybody at the shop every couple of days.
Yeah. Oh god damn, that shit's so good.
See, we have a trail food truck, but it only comes around during the food truck festival. Like
That's lame.
Alston. Yeah, that's it. And now I know where a lot of these food trucks are, but once every month during the spring and summertime, they'll have this food truck festival at the casino, and all these food trucks from around the area, so most of which I know, others I've never seen before, and they'll just gather around, and then it's just, hey, pay $10 to get in. They give you a wristband. There's usually some sort of live music of some mediocre local band playing, and then it's just look around and go eat at these random food trucks. Like I found there was a food truck for churros, and then there was a food truck for cheesecake on a stick.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
That's the first time hearing about this.
I might be fat, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let you know now. There's a high chance of that.
And maybe you'll never know.
Then there was Hooters Hot Wings on Wheels, a food truck
That's
that was
That's hilarious.
just Dippin' Dots. For those that you know.
Oh my god.
Well, all right.
I know somebody who would never leave that place.
It's
Hey,
like I'm getting it
same.
like I'm going
Wait,
back for
what?
more, dude. Hold my spot.
What'd you say, Brandon?
I said same. I'm pretty sure we all know
Oh.
someone that would never leave that.
I would leave the line, but before we leave for good, I'm going back 2 or 3 more times. Like I'm gonna stockpile.
I'm taking these home with me.
I'll put this on dry ice. Trust me, it's okay.
Shit, dude. Some of those pop-up events are the best places to just go kick back, enjoy your time out, and, like get a good meal because there's stuff going on. There's things to see. There's people just chilling. And some of the food, let's face it, like cheesecake on a stick is a great example. It's shit you're not going to see all that often. It's like that special night out kind of thing.
Like it's gonna kill you in the long run if you eat too much of it. But luckily, you're not gonna see this truck. As soon as the lights turn off, this truck just disappears and goes back to another realm, not to be seen for another month.
I
Yeah.
don't know why. I imagine the opening cinematic to Carnival when you said that. My mind freaked out for a moment. I'm
That's
like,
a
what?
throwback, dude.
Sorry.
Honestly, that was
I-
crazy.
I think I might need to get checked out. How much is an MRI?
In California, you don't want to know.
Just go to your local therapist and like, did you say Carnival? Okay, yeah, he's psychotic. All right.
Now go, man. You're in California. Go to somewhere that's like an underground fucking shady doctor. That'd be cheaper.
Just go back
around the
down to
corner.
Tijuana.
Mike's tattoo and cardiology.
Go to go to Mexico. They'll be a lot cheaper. than here.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
But
that.
another type of food that's really good, even though it's dumb expensive, but like fair food and concert food, honestly.
Oh my god. Don't even
Oh
started.
my
Especially
god.
at
yeah.
festivals.
No, when you guys mentioned the cheesecake on a stick, I immediately went to fair food.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Yeah, that $10 hot dog on a bun. Yeah.
But it's a foot long.
Nah.
If you're
Not-
getting a hot
not
dog, you're
even,
doing it
dude.
wrong. You
Yeah,
got to
you're
get a
doing it
twister
wrong.
dog. Y'all know what that
The
is?
Twister dog.
Dude, you gotta get a twister dog. The 1 pound.
I need an
bacon curly
explanation.
fries,
I
and
need an
the
explanation. What the fuck is a twister dog?
It's a foot-long hot dog, but they get a potato and put it on a spiral cutter, and it's wrapped around the hot dog because it's cored in the middle. So you have a foot-long twist of potato wrapped around a hot dog, and they fry the whole thing up, and that's how they cook it. So it's
Yo.
fried
Yeah,
potatoes wrapped around a
okay.
hot dog, and whatever you want to put on top of it. A little bit of chili, a little bit of ketchup, or if you want jalapenos and cheese, whatever you want to do. Get sexy with it.
Okay, never mind. I want one. Damn.
Yeah, that shit's
They're
so good.
so good. I actually saw that one on fucking Travel Channel, and they're like, "You never guess what the state fair does." So next time we went, you bet your ass I got one.
Yeah.
Especially at
Yeah,
fairs, the first thing that I'm getting is I'm finding somebody that's selling some goddamn funnel cake. I need funnel cake in my life.
kind of grown out of funnel cake. I don't know why it doesn't appeal to me the way it used to.
Yeah, I'm not. I just I don't
Yeah,
know. You
it's fine.
can't really. It's fine like the one time, but then I
It's
just
like a
really don't
Krispy
eat
Kreme.
anymore.
It's like a Krispy Kreme donut. You need to eat it while it's hot, because then that's when it tastes the best. As soon as it cools off, it turns to shit.
Fair.
Like, have you guys
Yeah.
ever tasted the difference between like a hot, straight out the gate Krispy Kreme donut compared to the one that they just kind of give you?
I had a 9-hour-old one yesterday. Yeah, I'm very well aware. Someone brought it to work, and they're like, "I brought these for you," and I'm like, "Oh, that's so sweet, thank you." And they're like, "Yeah, I picked them up from X." I forgot what they said the name was, but without getting into specifics, it was 4 hours away from where they dropped it off. And they waited 2 hours in the office before they got to me. So they were old. They were cold. Mine was kind of crunchy. It wasn't good. It was kind of sad.
Yeah, all right.
It was extra Krispy Kreme. What's wrong, DJ? Why is that funny?
Because I've had a similar experience with the Krispy Kreme that's near me. Funny enough, Krispy Kreme technically doesn't exist where I live. Technically, it's on the reservation inside a casino, and they don't see themselves as part of the state. So
Oh, okay.
Nice.
yeah, they're sovereign ground. So they technically have their own laws while you're in there.
I am the Senate.
And the Krispy Kreme inside there's always a fucking long line of people, and then at a certain point they'll stop doing the whole like, as soon as you walk in we'll give you a fresh hot donut to people waiting in line. And I guess the guy that was working back there, he was just sick of people, and apparently he was sick of my shit for existing. And I asked him for a half a dozen, and he literally just like looks down, and I swear on everything, he just picks up this box of donuts that was on the fucking ground, opens it up, and he shows me that there's 6 glazes in it. And I was just like, where did that come from? And he goes, here. Was that on the ground? No.
Nice.
Can I get some fresh ones? Can you just take these? They'll be free. Now I have
Alright.
a moral
Hell
dilemma.
yeah, I'll take them.
You
Well,
won
now I
me
have a
over.
moral dilemma because I wanted the delicious glazed donut, and I know these are going to taste like hell, but they're free.
They are free.
And I like free. Give me the free ones. Begrudgingly, I enjoyed them.
Is that the only tasted anywhere better is because they were free.
That's where that was the flavor that I needed, was free. Made it passable.
Yeah, it's worth it. I would have done the same thing. I'm not gonna judge you.
Honestly, yeah.
Back to fair foods. I was actually gonna ask you guys because the fair always has that crazy, outlandish, weird thing you can't get other places, like a twister dog. Are there any like goodies like that you look forward to when the fair comes into town? Like, because everybody loves the fair corn dogs, but like, is there that
Sarsaparilla.
one really weird specific thing?
There's the
Mine would be like the pretzels that they have that are like, it's like a nacho cheese pretzel. Have you ever had those, Mikey?
Oh, I don't believe I have, but I'm curious.
Yeah, basically it's not like it's slathered in it. It's almost like it's baked, like kind of like with the like the pancakes I was talking about earlier. They're baked in.
Oh, it's like
To it.
baked in the. Oh, I've seen them. I've never had one.
They're so goddamn good, and I love pretzels. And then I had this. I was just like, this is my new favorite thing. If I could buy like 1,000 of these, I would eat them in like a week.
Fuck, I'm gonna keep an eye out for those next time something like that comes up.
Yeah.
DJ, where were you going?
I was gonna say normally for one fair that I go to, they have this booth where it's like all of the Western sodas that you can think of. Here they are, and if you buy
Yep.
the custom cup that they have,
Cup. Get the
you can
refills.
and dude, like I know I'm gonna be my immune system is gonna be dry as hell, and I'm gonna be pissing amber, but I'm gonna come back here at least 12 times.
Yeah, dude. They
some of the
started
best
taking
shit
that
ever.
bad boy to Comic-Con and shit.
Oh, that's dangerous around nerds, dude.
Right.
They don't drink water or wear deodorant.
Feel attacked.
Damn.
Most, I know we do.
Yeah. Now you change your tone. No, dude. I feel it. That booth is sick.
That's why I'm memory triggered as soon as I heard Adrian go sarsaparilla. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we
yes.
get an old school sarsaparilla vendor whenever our fair comes around.
I like the black cherry. Maybe I'm an old man. I like black
That
cherry.
one's very good. I love black cherry too. That one's really good.
Then there's
So-
the booth for if you name it, we fry it.
Okay,
hate
I've been to
that.
that booth.
Yo,
Them
there was
Oreos be hitting different.
the Oreos are hella good, but remember the one year they were selling a pound of bacon on a stick?
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus!
Whoa,
Did not
what?
get involved in that one.
DJ curious.
Yeah, they
now.
did that.
All right.
Yeah.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
There's a pound of bacon on a stick. I don't really know how else to describe it other than that. It's just a
Why did I-
mess.
All right. I'm in.
Change my diet.
Google it. I bet you money you'll find it right now.
Pound of bacon on a stick. Hold on.
I'll take your
Hold on.
entire stock,
Hold up,
please.
hold up.
Brandon, pull that up, please.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how
All right, hey, we
expensive
got the
that must
thumbnail
be
for
like,
this
these days?
for this episode. Pound of bacon on a stick.
It's
How
not a
to
bad
kill
idea.
yourself in 5 hours.
See,
But
yeah.
while I'm searching this up, okay, off the top of your guys' head, what would you say is your favorite cuisine that you like to partake in, and the one that you could definitely deal without, whether you hate it or it's just it doesn't do it for you.
Okay, how are we defining cuisine? Because I know some people are like weird.
Chinese, Japanese, Greek, Indian, Mexican food, soul food, the general.
Okay,
I can go without English food.
Ugh.
English food is just bland. There's nothing fancy about
Honestly, don't get me wrong.
Beans
I
and toast.
love. Okay, fuck off.
Haters.
I like beans and toast and wieners. Okay, there's nothing wrong with like a simple English breakfast, but if I can go without anything, it's English. It really
Yeah.
is. Like, give me them spices, my guy. If I want something plain, I'm gonna have probably some naan with a little bit of cream cheese, and that's it.
Okay. God, it would be a toss up between Mexican and Japanese because I just had sushi today for lunch, and oh my
I
god,
haven't
is
had
that so
sushi in
amazing!
so long.
I know. I was helping my mom with some stuff over in a town over, and it was just like, let's go get sushi because it's a college town that has a high Asian population, so there's plenty of options there.
Mhm. There's some
You
good ones,
you
too.
almost confused me
Yeah.
there because because I was like, wait, does he mean that he could do without? Did he really say those two
Oh
things?
no, sorry, my bad. No, without, it would be well along the lines with Adrian, just English. Like, I don't hate it. Just there's other options. I'll take those first.
Oh, Adrian,
Honestly,
you never said your favorite.
My favorite?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some time for that one. I'll be honest.
All right, Mikey, what are you eating, and what are you passing?
I'm gonna die young and choose Mexican food as the favorite because we all know that shit ain't good for you.
Yeah.
There's just so many classic recipes and dishes that I could always fall back on. Stuff I could really go without. That one's hard. I would probably have to say Indian food, not because I don't like it, but because it doesn't agree with my stomach and my stupid ass refuses to learn any better. I'll
That's
eat it
true.
knowing full well I'm gonna be sick in like an hour. I'll just
It's like-
regret it.
It's like
Yeah.
I
fuck
keep
it,
going back.
fuck it, Vindaloo.
Oh, dude, I'm in an abusive relationship with Indian food. I really am.
All right, Brandon.
yeah.
You know, I'm gonna have to agree with Mikey on the favorite one. I cannot live without Mexican food. I'm sorry. I will literally just die young if I have to. But in terms of what I could do without, there's a couple I would choose, but I would say the most I would probably English food, just because it's pretty bland and it doesn't really do anything for me.
can still get down with English food because I grew up broke. So that whole mayo and tomato sandwich, I can. Would I rather have something else? Sure. Can I deal with this? Absolutely.
No, it's
I gotta ask
like
you a question.
oh, what was that?
What?
You grew up broke. Did you ever get a little bit of cinnamon and brown sugar on toast?
Oh, what was the first one?
Cinnamon.
Oh, dude, hell yeah!
That was the shit, dude.
Dude, I still do that to this day.
So good. Oh man, I've said that before, and people look at me and they're like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? Bread's for sandwiches," and I'm like, "Go fuck yourself." First of all, I don't need
Dude.
that attitude.
Have a sandwich for dinner and had that for dessert. Same loaf, easy clap, dude. I'm about it.
Spam witch. I love how you said that. So just let me
Yeah.
hit you with this spam witch. I'm sorry, Brandon. I don't want to get sidetracked again. Back to what you were saying. Question mark.
I mean, this is just going off of what DJ said about like English food. Like, yeah, I totally get it because English food is like one of those. It's relatively easy to make, but
not worth it.
in terms of something that I would have to like do without, I can do without it and just eat Mexican food the rest of my life.
And be satisfied.
Be is very satisfied.
Yeah, I had a random food flashback memory. You guys ever had spicy clam chowder?
I am
Yes.
allergic to shellfish, my friend.
Yeah,
shit,
I'm not a big fan of, I would say, fish. The most I eat is shrimp and salmon.
Clam isn't a fish.
Yeah, that too. Is just, shellfish, I don't care.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I found
no.
out I was allergic to shellfish in the most fucked way. I was eating lobster bisque, and also my throat started getting scratchy. And then my mom was just like, "I think he's choking." So my uncle all of a sudden came behind me and he started giving me the Heimlich for no reason. So that's when we go to the hospital, and that's when the doctor says your son's going into anaphylactic shock. He's dying. And so afterwards, when they, ultimately saved my life, in quotes, that's when they go, we need to run an allergy test, and they start sticking me with like these little needles and shit that started getting exceedingly itchy, and that's when I found out I'm allergic to peanuts, shellfish, cat fur, and certain types of chocolate.
Oh god damn, DJ.
Oh yeah,
Like, I'm sorry, like the chocolate thing is what you're like really getting me right now.
dude, I
'Cause I
still
love
don't
chocolate.
know. I still don't know to this day what Nutella tastes like.
It's alright.
Overrated.
Overrated.
It's got to be like melted on a press kind of sandwich or bread for it to be peak good, and even then, like,
Yeah.
you can do the same thing with regular chocolate.
Or if you hit up the Jersky's food truck, it's in a s'mores French toast sandwich. That's how Nutella should be eaten.
That's
Yeah.
now that sounds good.
It was so
Very
good,
good.
dude. Oh my god.
Twice I've ordered that, and they're like, "Hey, we ran out," and I'm just in the line, just fuck full volume,
Pressed,
like
deflated.
a goddamn
Fuck.
child.
Trust me,
During the work party
What?
when Drewski showed up at our work.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. No, they didn't do that to me then, which would have been hilarious if all of my coworkers and managers saw me do that like a fucking idiot. That would have been great. We're getting a little close on time, and I did have one more question I wanted to pop to you guys while we can still talk about it a little bit.
that's
You
something
mind?
my favorite and my worst.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot. Allergy
Alright.
thing tripped me out, and I'm like, fuck, I feel bad. And I went through a lot of emotions very quickly.
Dude, trust me. But for favorite, I had to say it's a break time between Japanese and Chinese food. I could scran that all damn day and night.
Fair.
Fair,
And
very
then-
fair.
And then worst, I had to agree with Mikey on Indian food because my stomach is gonna be like, yeah, you thought.
Same. It'll be so good going in, but coming out is a whole other story.
Just like, okay, guys, the feeling's here. If I don't see you in an hour, bury me with my Xbox. I have died.
I have
I
died.
have died.
Clear my
You ever
browser
been in the
history.
bathroom just like medic?
It's
I
like,
have.
what was his last words? He asked me for Pepto. I didn't get it in time.
Didn't get it in time. Oh God, I felt that. Don't do that to me.
Oh man,
but
fuck.
anyway, Raph, you said
Indian
you had one more
food
question.
restaurants, worst place to go
What?
for an emergency.
Was
But
that
anyway,
Brandon?
you have- Oh, sorry.
All right, Brandon said something and it came through super gargled. I didn't want to ignore him. What's up?
So the Indian food restaurants, worst place to go in case of emergency. The stalls will be already taken.
Occupied.
No
Fuck.
comment.
By the employees.
I'm shitting in the urinal.
You fucking would too.
I
No
watch South Park.
shame.
I can do this.
This fucking clown. Oh.
But in closing, you had one more question.
Yeah, no, we still got a little bit of time to talk about it, but since we've gone over all this really good stuff and this really cool stuff, and even a few weird ones, we were talking about this earlier, and it made me laugh so damn hard. Absolutely curse snacks because they're out there and we've seen them, and somebody thought they were great ideas. Anybody got any input on this one? Because I know me and Adrian.
Oh,
have seen
I got a
few
lot.
All right, go ahead and fire off a few of them, DJ, since you got more than one.
Bacon flavored soda.
Oh God, I've seen that.
No.
Oh,
Oh God, makes me
Fried
wanna
frog.
puke.
Fried frog on a stick.
That's common, but I don't agree with it.
2 million Scoville pasta.
No,
Because why not?
Satan, not
It's just a
today.
waste at that point.
Dude, you'd be amazed.
I don't think I would.
No,
you'd
I'm
be
good.
disgusted.
Yeah, this is also coming from the man who drinks Pabst and smokes cigarettes.
Not Paps, Natties. Give me credit.
Same thing.
Dude, I actually don't like Paps.
Which amazes me.
I had a Paps and I was just like, yep, nope, this ain't it. But that's for a drinking podcast.
Yeah, I
that's-
think we should do one of these days.
Because you guys have an eclectic taste of alcohol, and I'm just
I
like,
don't even drink.
And let me turn around. And let me turn around right quick and see what I got behind me.
This guy.
I've got.
I mean, Mikey, we're also gonna kill a couple bottles in a couple weekends, right?
That's what I was looking
Sure.
at. I got peanut butter,
Nope,
whiskey
can't have
that still hasn't been opened, sea salt caramel whiskey, Banana Foster's liqueur, and rich coffee moonshine.
I got beer in a blue can in the fridge.
Mm.
I've got was it Lagunitas and some sake.
Culture,
Yeah,
refined, gentlemen.
dude, it is.
I have tea on my
so,
desk.
goes down so smooth.
Anyways, curse snacks, guys, before we lose track of where we are because we're alcoholics as well.
Curse snacks. Mikey, you're gonna get this. Remember at Walgreens there were spearmint leaves?
Oh my God, those were the fucking harshest tasting thing ever.
I loved those things. Then I would freeze them so they would become solid and sugars would crystallize even more and it would be even more minty. Oh man. That was the
If you've
best.
ever had Listerine, imagine 3 of those all at once.
And yeah, imagine eating 3
Ugh.
tubes of Listerine in one leaf-shaped green candy.
Oh, those
And
Listerine
it was
strips?
gummy.
No. It was a gummy that was like the size of probably it was like the width of a $half and it was probably like an inch tall.
Okay.
And it was in the shape of like a mint leaf. And they were spearmint or winter mint. I don't remember off the top of my head. And I would freeze them so they would become rock solid and the mint would ferment even more or aerate even more. And I would eat them like that. They were the single most aggressively minty tasting thing I've ever had in my life. And I fucking loved them. I used to eat those things till I was sick.
I was sick after one.
Yeah, Mikey couldn't even finish one.
Don't those like mint leaves or shit? Don't they like actually help correct your digestive tract or do something with it?
Not when you freeze gelatin, let me tell you. That fucks it all up.
It's just like
It makes it
yeah,
worse.
You just killed the purpose.
Yep.
Oh fucking hell! We still got some more, boys. Anything on your minds? Anything floating
had
around in there?
I think I can't remember what it. Fuck, I'm trying to remember. It was an ice cream that I had, And I only tried it because my parents got it for me. So I was like, "Fuck it, it's free ice cream, and I'm hungry." But I think it was oh
Didn't you tell
god,
me it was like coffee toffee or something like that?
yes, that's it. Yeah, it was like a coffee toffee, but it was like some
Sounds
really
rich.
cheap generic type. It wasn't like the high end shit.
Dude,
So it was
anything
like,
toffee that's cheap is rancid. Like
That's
yeah,
usually a bad idea.
yeah.
but I was like, you know what? It's free. I probably won't regret this. Oh my god, did I regret it? Like I
Right.
did not leave that bathroom for at least half a day.
Like a lapse in judgment has been made today.
Yeah. Worst part was is that I didn't feel like I had a lapse in judgment until I finished the little like pint or whatever the thing, whatever it's in. It was a pint, quart, something. The really small ones. Ugh, never again.
Probably a quart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
Whichever one we would
that
get when
sounds
we would go
harsh.
to the Rayleighs.
Yeah, remember those days.
Yeah.
Brandon, any cursed snacks you've run across in your many encounters in the world?
I would probably say I was walking by an ice cream shop in a city, and one of the flavors I saw was pickled flavor.
What?
Yeah, it was pickle ice cream, and there was even a
Okay.
choice on the side for people that if they wanted it, apparently because they add more than ice cream. There was spiced stuffed pickles, and the stuffing was Snicker bars.
Why?
Bro,
Oh,
I
you've
haven't.
never seen that?
Like
Dude, I haven't
I'm
eaten any-
disgusted.
Yeah, those are something.
That's rough, and that's the thing with pickles. It's like there's two types of people: either you fucking love them or you absolutely hate them.
I'm the
I
second
absolutely hate them.
Yeah, that's
I
me and
hate them.
Mikey.
I hate them.
Yeah.
Wow,
Okay, so
Mike.
everyone in this, everyone here
I
hates
feel
them.
left out. I feel
one,
left
except
out.
Adrian.
Oh.
This is rude.
What, you like them?
Yes, I do.
But nothing against people that do like pickles. I do have a couple of friends that are just like, I can only hang with you if you like pickles, and I'm like, all right, trust me. With a statement like that,
Yeah,
I
That's
didn't
the
like
door.
it in the
Yeah.
first place.
Okay, hold on. As long as you don't start dipping your pickles in peanut butter and covering it with ketchup before a bite, I'm okay with you.
I don't even
Oh.
want to.
No,
I don't even want to go down
I
this
can
line
stand
of
people that
thought.
eat them and whatnot. I don't like them. But
Like,
yeah,
I'm
when they're
that
doing
dude.
weird shit like that,
Like
ugh.
there's some people that do some weird shit with their pickles.
Like other
This
dude
is
that'll get pissed in the
unholy.
drive-through if I say no pickle on my McDouble and then I taste the damn thing. We're going back around. We're going in again. Now I'm gonna yell at somebody.
Oh yeah.
It always happens too. Those I swear, McDonald's or Burger King, whatever those fast food restaurants, it's always McDonald's for some reason. They always get that shit wrong, and they always put pickles when I don't ask them to.
And I have a butt. He's so passive too. I'm like, dude, run it back. Let's go back around. I got a bone to pick with these motherfuckers. But bro, you can just take the pickles off. The juice has already
No,
seeped into
taste
the
it.
meat, and it's ruined.
You're actually just a pussy.
No, I just hate pickles.
See, I'm that way with like when like McDonald's especially with like mustard and mayonnaise because it's just so goddamn vinegary. There's just too much like in it. It's like I can't take it off and just not like feel like it's saturated.
Like I'm already
Pickles
not,
thing, yeah, I can kind of ignore it.
like I'm already not doing myself any favors eating this crap. At least let me eat it my way.
Fair enough. I get that. I feel that
Yeah,
on an
that's
emotional level.
I get it.
I did have a cursed snack I did want to share with you guys because I made the mistake of trying it. I didn't just see it. Morbid curiosity got the best of me. And I think Adrian and Fraser were there for this one. When we went to 7-Eleven and I tried the cheesy Doritos chicken pouch.
Yep, I remember this.
Why does that sound so familiar?
No, what?
Because they have them at most 7-Elevens. I don't know who's
Oh,
buying them. I don't know
those.
where the demand
Oh,
comes from.
no.
What? Okay.
Okay, so-
what entails this
Okay.
item?
It's a chicken nugget that's injected with cheese and then put into a triangle and then coated in Dorito powder
Sounds
then
pretty
fried.
lit.
and then fried.
You would think the cheese they use is unholy. Just an
Oh,
abomination to all
It's
cheese.
bottom of the barrel type stuff.
Yo,
Like,
I
this
saw
is
it
that-
like
anyway.
rubber.
It
This
looked
is
like
that
plastic, dude.
shit that was melted by fucking plastic and just put
Mhm.
cheese flavored
You
powder
can line
on it.
your house with it, and it'd be fire retardant. No shit, this cheese is so bad, and then the chicken's awful, and then the Dorito powder tastes stale as shit, and it turns to mush because it's not put together well. It's just one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth. That shit was so bad.
That's one of those. We have all this leftover shit that we can't put into our regular shit, but we don't want to just get rid of it.
Honestly,
Oh,
yeah.
Let's collab.
I think so. I genuinely think that's what happened there.
The people that eat it are just collateral damage.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
dude, it was so nauseous.
Oh, and one that just stuck out to me was candy wasabi peas.
Some people like that. I don't get it.
I had a
Yeah, I
girlfriend that
don't.
loved them, and she gave me one. She was just like, "Eat this, babe. It's candy." And I was just like, "Okay, fuck it. I trust you because you're my girlfriend. And you wouldn't do anything to harm me."
So that was a fucking lie.
Just tell me you want to
DJ.
break up next time.
Honestly, that's so bad. How do you not warn somebody? Oh, by the way, this is wasabi. Don't think about it. What? Ugh.
Like, I need knowledge in advance so I can tell you to fuck yourself beforehand. As soon as I bit into it, everything just hit me all at once, and I spit it out on her tile floor. And I was like, I'm half tempted. Ooh, that whole appearing single on Facebook is looking real nice right about now.
Oh, he was about to make it official.
Dude,
Honestly,
That's
Ain't
dirty.
official until it's Facebook official.
that's dirty. Oh, but anyway, that's all I got. I just wanted to talk about my wasabi peas.
all right. Before we wrap, I just want to say one thing. I've made the conscious decision that my favorite food I can't live without is Mexican food. Because if I had to not live without chile relleno, I don't know how long I would live.
Oh, that's good.
That's so
That's
good.
fair.
That's fair.
Dude, that I literally got quiet because I was thinking about that for half an hour straight. I can't.
We were just
can't do
talking
it.
about chile relleno the other day.
I talk about chile relleno a lot, dude. I love that shit.
It's emotional.
Oh my god, like there's a
Start
Guadalajara
shedding
in-
tears,
there's-
man.
Dude, it's so good. Like I said, there's a Guadalajara in Taqueria in town where we are. And I saw that they did chile relleno burrito, and I'm like, oh, I've never had this before. I wonder if it's good. Got that shit with black beans and a little bit of crema. Oh my god, that was so good. There's also the pupuseria that does a. It's like the same thing, but it's not fried. It's literally just like a cheese stuffed jalapeno. It's 2 cheese stuffed jalapenos and a cheese and potato burrito. Oh, I couldn't live without those 2 things. I really couldn't.
We got to get back out to the one over by Dutch Bros.
Yeah, that's the
Pretty soon.
pupuseria.
Yeah, it is. Fuck. I'm sorry.
It's-
I still
it's
used to
funny.
seeing the old artwork because a long time ago that was a Taco Bell building,
Yeah.
Mm.
and then it went under, and then the real food came in. But
It's
we
funny
got to
how
get
much
out
we
there.
go
We haven't
without
been there in a long
pupusas.
time.
Yeah,
It's like the culture came in.
honestly. the
Honestly,
real-
dude,
No,
you'd
literally,
see that
that's what it
place,
is.
You'd love it.
legit, DJ. It holds like 8 people tops.
There's a patio.
Yeah, but that's not the same.
I like sitting on the patio.
It's a nice
Anyways,
day.
I think we should wrap up. I'll be honest.
Yes.
We've been going for a very long time.
Yes.
Yep, I'm
talking
hungry
about
at this
food.
point, and I need to make dinner. I am starving.
Yo, Brandon's
It's
having
like
lunch before
10
3
o'clock
a.m.,
at night.
boys.
You shush.
That's like 5 hours early
My-
for him, dude. My
My
guy's
God,
having
you got to
brunch
get
right now.
back on schedule. Your health, your lifestyle scares me.
I go to sleep like at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, man.
Eats at 2.
He said too. I mean, I'm gonna be real. This is actually normal time for my family. At
I
10
keep thinking
o'clock
you're
because
scaly, but
everyone
now I'm starting to think you're a fucking vampire.
gets home around 10, so it's like, oh, better make food so it's not cold when they get home.
Big fat.
That
You're
is
grounded.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Fair.
seeing that,
Before we
Brandon, I
start-
kind of want to make a little minute steak right now.
Okay.
This is how
No.
this podcast ends, us
And-
discussing
and-
our plans.
and-
All right, folks. One final wrap up from this astounding cast of fucking apparently carnies the way we eat. We'll go head out with DJ. Let's wrap it up.
I'm hungry.
I hate you so
Bye.
much. Fraser, moving along.
Put some steak seasoning on that too.
Put it in an air fryer.
I'm
I
out.
will.
I'm dipping out of this call. I swear.
Seems
wrap
like your closing notes.
Get the fuck out of here. I want to leave.
Okay, Brandon.
I think I'm gonna make a burger.
With
All right, you
Take it
enjoy your
away.
10 o'clock burger. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the NoSkill Podcast. We decided to try food. Tell us whether or not we did good. And shout out to Crab. Who the hell air fries a steak? Good night, everybody.